Step 3. Documenting complex projects. In this training step, we will present some layouting workflows which can be beneficial when working on large, complex design projects in ArchiCAD. Large architectural firms might choose to break complex projects down into smaller parts. We have already explained how to divide large project models into smaller units. These smaller projects can be solo or hot-linked ArchiCAD project files, as well as shared teamwork projects as we presented in chapters 5 and 6 of this guide. In this step, we will demonstrate how to handle this in practice, how to create a layout book as a separate ArchiCAD project file, and insert project views and drawings from other ArchiCAD design projects. Let's first see how you can add project views and drawings from an external ArchiCAD design project to the layout book. Open the COL 10.3 PLN ArchiCAD project file in another ArchiCAD instance. This is an empty template file which contains only the master layouts. We will add project views, drawings, and layout sheets from an external ArchiCAD design project to this layout book. Click the Project Chooser button in the upper left corner of the Navigator palette and select the Show Organizer option to display the Organizer palette. Hide the Navigator for now and move the Organizer palette to the right side of your screen. Switch to the View map in the left pane of the Organizer, and switch to the Layout book in the right pane. Click the Project Chooser button again and select the Browse Project option from the pop-up list. Notice that you can also browse for a teamwork project. Open the COL 10 PLN file from the Chapter 10 folder. Notice the project map and the publisher sets became inactive in the left pane, and the view map and publisher sets in the right pane turned gray as well. This means that you can now only import project views and layouts from the external ArchiCAD project file to the layout book. Select and right-click on the CD Master 4 Master Layout in the right panel, and select the Set as Default option from the context menu. Expand the Architectural CD folder in the left panel. If you didn't create and prepare this folder in the first step of this chapter, please use the present 10.1.1 Architectural CD view set in the Chapter 10 folder. Select the Stories and Reflected Ceiling Plans folders and drag and drop them to the right pane into the COL 10.3 Complex Projects folder. Please note that if the file is currently not open, then another ArchiCAD session will be launched to open it. It is recommended to keep the source project file open because this will speed up the update process. ArchiCAD imports the selected folders with their layouts onto layouts based on the default master layout. Expand the Stories folder to display the results. Double-click on the second floor to activate it. Notice that ArchiCAD placed this project view as an external drawing onto the middle of the layout. Now we can place the left and right wings of the project on two separate layout sheets, just as we did in step 1 of this chapter. All we need to do is to duplicate this floor plan view and then adjust the drawing frames of the two wings with the help of the PET palette. Let's see another workflow example. We will demonstrate how to use PMK files to create layout sheets. PMK is a native ArchiCAD drawing file format with a relatively small file size. We will publish a set of PMK drawing files from the other ArchiCAD projects and insert these PMK files into the layout book. Switch to the COL 10 PLN ArchiCAD project file. Open the Organizer palette. Activate the view map on the left side of the Organizer, and switch to the Publisher sets on the right side of the palette. Click the Publisher Set Chooser and Manager button, and select the publisher sets from the appearing pop-up list. You can see the list of the available publisher sets in the current project. Let's create a new publisher set for the PMK drawing files. Click the New Publisher Set button, the second to right button at the bottom of the publisher set list. Enter 04CD PMK set for the name in the appearing Create New Publisher Set dialog, and click the Create button to proceed. The new publisher set has been created and also selected. Click the Publishing Properties button. Click Browse and define a destination folder on your computer to collect all the PMK drawing files. We recommend creating a folder named PMK Files for that. Click Choose, then click the OK button to close the Publisher Set Properties dialog. Double-click on the newly created publisher set to open it on the right side of the Organizer palette. Select the Architectural CD folder on the left side of the Organizer and drag and drop it to the right panel. Click to select the copied main folder on the top. Open the Format panel and choose the PMK file format from the drop-down list. We will save the project sections only for now. Expand the Architectural CD folder on the right panel and select the Sections folder. Choose the selected items in the drop-down list at the bottom of the dialog, and then click the Publish button to save the files. Click Close when the publishing process is complete to close the dialog. Switch back to the Col 1003 PLN ArchiCAD plan file. Select the COL 1003 Complex Projects folder in the Layout panel, right-click on it, and choose Create New Subset to create a new subset called Sections. Click to select this newly created folder and move it below the reflected ceiling plan folder. Notice the number of the folder changes to A3. We will import the PMK files to this folder and place them on the layout sheets. Right-click the Sections folder and select the new layout from the context menu. The Create New Layout dialog opens. Enter Section for name and select the CD Master 01 for Master Layout in the drop-down list. Finally, click the Create button to proceed. An empty layout will be created and selected within the Sections folder. Activate the File, External Content, Place External Drawing command. This will display the Place Drawing dialog. Browse the PMK folder on your computer, open the Section folder, select PMK Drawing as file type at the bottom of the dialog, and select all the available sections. Finally, click the Open button. The selected PMK sections have been automatically placed on separate layouts. The newly created layout sheets are based on the previously defined section layout. You can duplicate the longitudinal section and then divide it into two parts and place it on two separate layouts as we demonstrated earlier in this training step. You can define the names and the layout numbering of the sheets if you wish. Let's see another technique for working with the layout book. In this example, we have already prepared a layout structure in one of the external ArchiCAD design projects. We will demonstrate how to import this layout structure to our layout book. Switch to the layout book on both sides of the organizer in the COL 1003 PLN file. The left side now displays the layout book of the COL10.pln file, while the right side displays the layout book of the COL1003.pln file that we are currently working in. Expand the COL10 Construction Documentation folder in the left panel of the palette. Collapse the Section folder on the right panel. Select the Elevation, Details, Schedules, and Specifications folders from the list. Drag and drop these to the right panel, below the A3 Section folder. The External Drawings Update dialog opens, and ArchiCAD imports the selected layouts to the layout book. In a few seconds, all the imported layout subsets will be displayed in our layout book, having the very same layout structure as the source ArchiCAD project. ArchiCAD provides a flexible connection between view sets and layout sets. You can freely insert a variety of views and layouts to any design project. You can even import an entire existing layout book structure to a new project. The best news is that all inserted views and layouts are hot-linked, which means that all changes in the source files will be automatically updated in the host project.